Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanya Sin. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying massive shout out to every one of you for all the love and support you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about this Asian Karen who was asked something about reparations, and immediately she found out that when reparation is going to be paid, it is going to be paid to only Black people. Immediately she found out that she switched immediately. She was like, why only, first of all, why only Black people? They told her because they need to fix the wrongs they have done to Black people, and she said, no, it is not important. There are so many things that needs to be taken care of. Instead of going to pay Black people reparations, use that money and fix other things that we are supposed to fix in the country or in the state or in the community. And I'm going to say these are the people you all spend your money with, because I know they have so many stores in Black community, so many stores, starting from beauty to the last and all that. And I am sure their biggest customers are Black people, if you ask me. But I stand to be corrected. And she got the guts to say that it is not important, it is not okay to pay Black people reparations. You know what? Stay glued to the screen. I am just going to roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. And I absolutely want to read all your comments. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And straight up, I am rolling the clip.
Slavery. San Francisco, they're looking to pay reparations for Black people. Should Americans pay for reparations?
Why is it just for Black people?
I think it's to right the wrongs of previous injustices such as slavery.
Is it a trial or a study?
No, I think it's just a bill that's being proposed.
Oh, okay. There's other things in the world and in San Francisco that need to be addressed.
Do you think reparations would de-incentivize personal responsibility and hard work, or would it have positive effects?
I don't think it would have positive effects.
Americans pay for reparations.
Why is it just for Black people?
I think it's to right the wrong.
And that is a wrap. Am I the only one who thinks that other groups of people, regardless of creed, race, or whatever, can have their stuff and get the reparations, but as soon as Black people talk about, yo, what about us, everybody wants to silence us? It's always get over it, get over it, get over it, until we bring up some other group's problems now, but we have to focus on this. Why is that?
Americans pay for reparations.
Why is it just for Black people?
I think it's...
Now, y'all can tell by how the energy of her first answer was. You could already tell where she was gonna go. Watch the whole video if you want to. I mean, I did just to see if she was gonna just say anything else damning, and it was. You basically know what's going on. Look, Asian people, there's certain things you guys have to understand, and I know the Joan and Jane Asian people, whatever that is, right? I know they don't know what the people higher up and the people that control things in their department do on the secret society side. I'm sure they got their shit and all of that, and but y'all stop letting movies and white people tell y'all about us. Why don't y'all come get to know us? I'm sure you will experience just as they did. You're going to have yourself a good time, eat some good food, and be around some good vibes. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. But the problem is, y'all let the small-headed propaganda and the motherfucking Joan and Jane of the Caucasian department, because they're just as brainwashed as anybody, as anybody else. Those motherfuckers, they're gonna give you a bullshit ass version of us. And they're going to use their own propaganda to back up their bullshit ass lies. They've been doing that shit. Look, back slavery time, just pre-slavery time and slavery time, like early slavery, if you wanted to be a doctor, all you had to do was just promote African people's inferiorities, psychological, physical, whatever you could come up with, and just stay there, and you would get the grants and everything to do that. And they would put that shit in books. They do that shit medically. They do that shit in the education system. That's why black people get such horrible treatment. They're still using that same shit from the fucking 1800s. But I don't even want to get into all of that. Because a lot of them get here. A lot of them be broke as hell. Broke. Straight dead broke. But they gonna get that line of credit just like that. They gonna open up a business. It's only gonna be allowed in the hood. Because, sir, even though you are not black, you also are not white. So, we're gonna give you this in this neighborhood, right? And they're already hyped up from the propaganda. So the moment they deal with one, right, they already expected something to happen. And then there's this anticipation. So now when there's an actual, even some type of conflict. I mean, look, flip it on some sexual shit, right? Think of sexual tension. You're horny, you're horny. You know that tension is built up. Now it's sensitive. Any little thing gonna set that motherfucker off. Now, to where it's gotta happen, or you know what I'm saying, something's got to happen, or but listen, the smallest of stimuli comes along, and there you have it. So now if you flip it back to the race, the smallest of stimuli could just be a nigga having a bad day. Like, this damn sister man got the cops did this, and my baby mama acting up, and and just that little moment of friction is enough to get it going. I feel sorry for your mother. That stupid shit like that. The same thing happens in the nail salons. Why you think all women was jump out the whole damn nail salon jumping on them? The whole nail salon. His whole fucking family jumped on those people. Broomsticks and all that. And when the police came, they went and go stash the damn weapons and shit. They gonna stash the shit when the police come. If you was righteous, you will still have your weapons out. They did that shit over some petty $5 shit. You know what I mean? And then when they do get robbed, it's gonna be by black people. Because they're in a black neighborhood. Like, who you gonna get robbed by? You gonna get robbed by a fucking Scandinavian? Huh? In the hood, that's what's gonna happen to you? No, you're gonna get robbed by black members. But in their minds, that propaganda is it all links up to them. It all links up to y'all, shit. So you have to bypass that shit. Now that's why they wanted to get rid of critical race history, not critical race theory. Because what's the theory? That's something that ain't been proven. This shit is proven time and time again. So critical race history, they're trying to get rid of that shit because they got these new foreigners coming in and they don't want to know the type of dogs they're dealing with, the type of snakes they're dealing with, the type of rats they're dealing with. And I ain't talking about the year of the rat, the cleverness. No, I'm talking about the rat as in will eat any damn thing. Don't know when this welcome is over with. Don't know when to leave. Show up and just populate the whole place and don't bring nothing to the shit. Just take, destroy and chew. That's the motherfucker I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, I changed my mind. Don't come and get to know us. Y'all have not earned that. Y'all don't, when it's time to come rep, first of all, y'all do y'all dirt in our hoods whenever there's dirt to be done. And I'm saying y'all as far as that China Mac guy, like, come on, man. You did your dirt in our neighborhood and that's it. And you just camouflaged in. You can't do that shit with no Bruce Lee shoes. Well, I mean, you can't live with all this anime going on and shit, all this anime culture. But when you was doing it, man, come on, bro. Yeah, and he don't never speak out. He don't never speak out when our people get messed up by them. He only talk shit when somebody say they people get our people. They people got messed up by one of ours. Oh, that's the only time he ever got anything to say, man. That's the only time. He don't never defend us. Like, hey, y'all. You know, hey, you know, I'm from China, but look. That's fucked up. Y'all don't do that to those people. Because those good people, I ate with those people. Those people gave me a place to eat. And come up in their culture. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's up with dude culture. Or how come he couldn't vibe with where he came from. But he came over here to mess with us. But he don't never defend us when his people is in the wrong. He only come when he feel like his people is in the right. And that's not respectful. You know? But I'm going off on a fucking tangent. This whole fucking thing is a tangent. Fuck it all. One more thing. Hey, when y'all sit here, when y'all was, okay, y'all had the railroad thing. I heard that whole Chinaman's chance thing. That's fucked up. I'm not going to act like it's not. But I call that's y'all spanking in history. We are still fighting the oppression. Y'all got y'all little spanking. Okay, come get your little ritual spanking. And go on about your business. Know your place. And you'll be alright. Because this is our enemy over here. Now, if we destroy them, you never know. You might be next. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Come on in. Just remember whose side you're on. When they had the little opium dens, y'all paid y'all little taxes. Cops came and taxed y'all and all of that. Little local gangsters came and taxed y'all and all that. Yeah, y'all had that. But there's still Chinatowns here to this day. All over the country is multiple Chinatowns. Our original black money getting towns are gone, wiped out, over with. Every attempt we had to be independent in this place was destroyed, sabotaged, espionage, covert and overt ops, hot and cold war. When somebody come through and blast through Chinatown and drop bomb on Chinatown, then come talk to somebody about something. But with every single attempt, you have to be autonomously happy and have some type of culture outside of the bullshit they fed you and sabotage and destroy. It's hard to be that person not trying to rob somebody because you're hungry. Because you can't even do for self.
What's going on, y'all? So I was having a conversation about reparations, and I just want to share with y'all because I see this conversation all the time and people saying why we shouldn't get it and what they going to do with all the money. I'm going to just explain real quick why it's a scam. So I say it's a scam for a couple reasons. One is because they're not giving us land. And money, it doesn't make sense. They would throw money at us, but that's because they own everything. So whatever we buy with it, it goes right back into their pockets. Let's say you don't want to buy frivolous things like cars and clothes and you want to buy land so you can build and farm and all of that. Most of the time you buy land, who owns it? The people that stole it in the first place, right? So you're going to have to give them money. They're winning. You're not. Let's say you want to just buy a home. Who owns that bank where you're getting your mortgage? They own the bank. Let's say you do want to buy frivolous things like cars and clothes and spend it on whatever. Everything is owned by a handful of companies, and then those companies are owned by a handful of families. The money always goes back to the top. No one is ever going to offer you, at least from the government, nobody's ever going to offer you any type of money unless they know they're going to get it back and then some. So they can give each of us $1 trillion. You're going to spend it on something that they own. They're going to get $1 trillion. We've been so conditioned in this system that we don't even realize that we're getting scammed. Like most of us, every day when we go to work, we are getting scammed. Because let's say I work at Target, right? And for 8 hours a day, whether I'm a cashier, whether I stock, whatever it is, I'm making money for this company every day. I'm helping this company in my 8 hours with my labor. That's them getting paid once, right? Then bi-weekly, I get a check. And it doesn't matter what I do with the check. It doesn't matter if I pay my mortgage because they own the bank. It doesn't matter if I take a trip because they own the airline. They own the resort. It doesn't matter if I want to treat myself to my favorite restaurant. They probably own that too. The thing is, your hard work, they're getting paid off of. That's the first time. Then you get your check and you have to live. And then maybe you even want to enjoy yourself. In order to do that, that money has to go back into their pockets. You're not getting anything. Ever. The only way to get anything in this system is to take it. And they have shown that time and time again. We're all indentured servants. I just want to remind everybody of that. Don't get excited when the government gives you money. Because every time they give you money, they're giving themselves money.
All right, this is all we got from the stitches. And I am going to say, I absolutely enjoy the stitches. And it doesn't really matter if people are going to spend their money there or not. First of all, they should pay people for the reparation. They should pay the reparation first. I am very sure that so many people really do want to leave America, for sure. Some want to migrate to somewhere else, build houses, buy houses, and the rest of it. So do not bother about how people are going to spend the money. Let them pay the money first. And then let me get into the Asian woman who they asked why she feels that black people should get reparations. Immediately she asked question about if they are getting something too. And she said, why is it only black people? Then that was how she switched up. And she feels like it is not a good thing. It is not a good idea because black people are the only one being paid their reparations for all the wrongs they have done. And I am asking, this is the people you all spend your money with. Because I know black dollar don't spend like 1 minute in black community. Is usually the Asian community because they have stores and everywhere around in black community, and that was how they made it. Why do they have Asian stores all over black community? Because they were given loan by white people because they do not want to see them in their community. They decided to give them loan to open stores in black community. From beauty to whatever. So I am sure that their big customers are black people. But you all can hear what she said. Why is it only black people that are going to get reparations? Immediately she found out it's only black people that will get the money, she switched straight up. She said, I don't think there are so many things we need to put our money into. I don't think it's a good idea to pay them their reparations. You already got to watch your back. This is where I am going to draw the curtain. Thank you all so much for all the love and support. I appreciate you all and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.